Hi guys and welcome back to the Hyperdimension Neptunia Re Birth1 Let's Play. In our last episode we got a bit of an introduction to Noir, who is the CPU of Last Station. And we've unlocked a new dungeon for Westwind Valley. Our party's been told that there's a monster going around somewhere in Westwind Valley that we need to take care of. And that there's a major corporation called Avenue which is basically running Last Station and preventing any of the townspeople from seeing the CPU. So we've been asked to go and rid this monster from Westwind Valley. What I'm going to do first though is I'm going to go to the guild and check to see if there's any new quests. Yeah, so we've got a couple of quests. Take that one. And we'll take that one. The dragon one, I will take the quest, but I don't think we'll actually fight the dragon yet. Basically, in each of the dungeons, well, in a lot of them anyway, there's what are called dangerous monsters, which are, I suppose, a bit like mini-boss fights. At the minute, I think it might be too difficult to fight the dragon. I'm not totally certain, but I don't think it's a good idea to fight it yet. So, for the time being, we're just going to do some quests and try and level up a little bit and get enough money to buy some life rings.
ネプコったらはしゃいじゃって。元気なのはいいけど、後でバテても知らないわよ。リロードなんて、そんな時代遅れなステータスは私にはないから平気だよ。悪いモンスターなんてさっさと倒して、シアンに報告してあげようよ。
So now it's letting you know about what are called viral enemies. Occasionally you'll get monsters that will turn viral during the battle. When they become viral, they become more powerful, and they also have this virus that can spread to other monsters. Also, when an enemy goes viral, it fully heals, so quite often you'll find that you'll get an enemy to really low health and then it'll turn viral and fully heal. It can be really annoying actually for certain enemies. So it's just something to watch out for. And then it's just letting you know about the dangerous, risky and tough monsters that I mentioned before. The only difference really with these monsters is they have a different icon on the map so you can tell which ones they are. And they won't actually pursue you if they see you. They'll just wander around and it's up to you to walk into them if you want to fight them. Obviously the benefit of them is that they tend to drop good stuff and give quite a lot of experience. So we'll fight a few enemies and try and get some of these quests done. You can see how strong some of the enemies are getting now. The other reason we need to get life rings as well is because Conquer's healing skills are percentage based, so they're based on HP, which means that the more HP you have, the higher it'll heal you by. So you can see there that Plutia and Plutia are both getting experience now as well.
もらった。覚悟なさい。叩き切るよ。もうレベルアップ。
So we do need to be quite careful in these fights. The enemies are starting to do quite a lot more damage.
そこね。覚悟なさい。こういう場合は患者さんはどこですか？回復です。私のターン。そうか。
I mean, you can see that we're having to heal a bit against the normal enemies at the minute, so fighting the boss at the moment is a bit out of the question. You do find that a little bit with this game, that you'll get to certain points in the game where the difficulty will spike.
お薬ですよ。コンティニューだよ。本気出しちゃうよ。変身完了。
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. I'm not really sure what to do at the minute actually. With that shoe bill going viral, that's probably one of the worst bits of luck you can get here, because they're probably one of the harder enemies. I don't think it's worth healing Compa because I think as soon as I heal her it'll just kill her again. I know it's using a lot of our SP, but I think that was the only way I would have beaten it really. That was genuinely a really hard battle. I think what I'll do is I'll just quit this dungeon quickly. So I noticed we were getting quite low on recovery items as well, so I could do with buying some more of those. There might not be much progress in this episode, because it does take you a little while to get the money together to buy the life rings. So we need some more healing grass really. We really don't have that much money though at the minute. Might even be worth going back to earlier areas and doing some quests there as well. Could also do with making the plan for life fragments. Yeah, so I need some doggo jelly to make that anyway, so I can buy the revival items from the shop. So I think that's probably the best course of action at the minute. So I think we already took the quests for those areas. Yeah, we did. Sorry if this is a bit of a boring episode, it's just when you get to this point in the game, I found this in my last playthrough as well. This was what I had to do on the last play as well. It's better to do this really than to go and fight the boss that we have to fight later and then just get completely wrecked. I don't really mind getting surprise attacks here actually because it tends to spawn more enemies I found. And obviously when we're trying to kill enemies for quests, it's quite handy. Obviously these quests will earn us some money as well towards the life rings. Even if we can only get 2 of our party with life rings, it'll make it a bit easier. Right, so we need 2 more doggo jelly for that plan. I am genuinely surprised actually that we survived that fight against the Viola Shoe Bill. I didn't realise that it did that much damage. Now we actually got a level up out of it as well, so it's not all in vain. Yes, we still need 1 more doggo jelly for that. We can't weaken the enemies yet. Can't destroy symbols. Yeah, so for the time being, I think this is the only option we've got. Anyone who's played through this before probably knows what boss I'm talking about. It's always the case in games like this. You need 1 more item, and then nothing drops it. Ah, there we go. Right, so we can leave this dungeon now, I think. It is worth it in the long run because the life rings are incredibly useful in this game. Yeah, so we'll make the plan for life fragments. They are basically this game's equivalent of something like a Phoenix Down. They're Reviver party members, so they're really useful. It's also worth making the healing pods as well. They're like a better healing item than healing grass. Speaking of healing pods as well, if anyone's played the second game of this, if anyone knows where the plan for the healing pods are in the second game, can you just leave a comment in the comments, because I really can't find it and I've got quite far through the game now. So hand these quests in. They don't give us much money really, but every little helps at this point. Right, so we've got a couple of quests from the monster cave as well. I should probably do those as well, to be honest. Yeah, I think one other thing we need to get as well is some slightly better armour for our characters, because they're still taking quite a bit of damage. So Compa just learnt a new skill there. Yeah, so she can cure poison on a character now. I like how Compa apologises to the enemies after she kills them. What I'll do is, if this episode runs on too long with me gathering quests, I'll do the rest of the quests off camera and then come back once I've done them. So we need one more Clyde and 2 more Pixel Vaders. So we've got some rabbit ears there. Wonder who they're for. Yeah, so we've got some rabbit ears for Compa if we want to use those. Increases her movement slightly, but decreases her tech punch's accuracy, so I'll live without it for now. You can see actually that Plutia and Pishi have actually already caught up. Don't know if Plutia is worth using yet. Yeah, she's probably about the same as Compa at the minute actually. Slightly less SP, but not a massive difference. Yeah, we'll try using her. So what I'll do is I'll switch Compa out for Plutia. I'll keep Compa in as... I'll put her behind Neptune, and you can see they get that heart and the face in the middle, which is what's called Lily rank. If your Lily rank's high enough, you can use extra abilities. So at the minute, you can see that Compa, it reduces SP required, and also gives magic damage resist, and I'll help as an assist attack. Neptune lets you resist physical damage and ignore enemy traits, so she's really a good assist character actually. Problem is that she's a really good active character. Yeah, I was going to see if I could reduce the SP for Plutia so she could heal for less SP, but they really don't like each other. I may as well bring Pishi in. I'll put her behind IF. Can adjust your battle formation as well. So I think what I want at the minute is... I want Plutia in the middle really, as she's the healer, so I can hit people easier with the heals. So I think if I move her back one, and then have Neptune there, I think that should be a better battle formation really. So what else do we need to kill? 2 more Pixel Vaders. We also need to kill some of these super otakus actually. And a Pixel Vader spawned as well, so it's bonus. But yeah, Plutia seems to have all the, well, most of the advantages of Compa and the advantages of being a CPU. She does have an incredibly annoying voice though. That sorted itself out though when she transforms into HDD mode. Her personality completely changes. So we still need one more Pixel Vader. There must be one around somewhere. Ah, there we go. We've got another piece of equipment there. Ah, yeah, so it's like a hibiscus for, you know, for headdress. I think I prefer the original one actually. How many more tacos did I need to kill? Probably the only game you'll ever say that in. 2 more. It's for 1,000 credits though. Yeah, it's probably worth doing, to be honest. There is one up there, but we can't actually jump high enough, so we have to go all the way around. Can get an ability later on that lets you jump higher. But at the minute, it's just a case of walking around.
いい？さっさと終わらせて先に行くわよ。そこね。ネップネプにしてやんよ。まったね。もうちょっと待って。
Since we're about to leave here anyway, I'll show you Plutia's HDD mode. You'll see what I mean about a completely changing personality as well.
私怒っちゃったかも。おまたせ。
Yeah. This is why we like Plutia.
まだソフトに。今日のところはこのくらいにしといてあげる。
Like, how does a little girl like that transform into something so bloody awesome? I say, I'm not sure if she's overpowered or not. A lot of people seem to use her and PC. I know in my last playthrough I did use them both and they were very, very strong. But I'm not sure if they're overpowered. I'm not bothered really. Just need to wait for this otaku to spawn again now. There we go.
みんな全力で行くわよ。で、やられたいの誰？覚悟なさい。待ってました。ほいだ。楽勝。次回も。
Right, we can finally leave this place. Like I say, I mean, that'll get us a bit of money. If we're still really, really short, then what I'll do is I'll collect the rest of the money off camera. Because you know, we do need 3 life rings as well, and the 5,000 credits each. Right, so how much money do we have now? Yeah, we've got just over 5,000 now. So we'll go and buy our first life ring. Yeah, I know it's almost all of our money, but it is honestly worth it. I mean, there are stamina rings for half the price, and they give you 1,000 HP more, but the health improvement for a life ring is just ridiculous. So we'll buy one. Leaves us almost broke. So you can see now, I mean, Neptune's got over 4,000 health now, whereas the rest of the party have around 1,500. Yeah, so I think it is still going to be a little while before I can get the rest of the life rings. So I think what I'll do is I'll get those quests again and go and, you know, complete them again, get some more money. But I think I'll do it off camera because I think it'll be a bit too repetitive for me to do at the minute. So I'll do that off camera, and then next episode we'll come back and hopefully have enough money then, and then we can pick up from where we were. So I'll call this episode there, and we'll be back once we've got the life rings. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.